Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're welcome. My name is Anzafon, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to help this channel grow. And if you're a member, you're welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you on how to sew this two-piece. My other tutorial, I didn't show you on how to cut it. Today we're going to be putting all the pieces together. So if you want to know how I do this, keep on watching. First thing I'm going to do is to grab my pieces, both the front and the back. I'll go ahead to pin up the crush, okay? Pin the both crush for the front and for the back. Once I'm done pinning the crush, I'll move to the top. I'm going to pin the soldier up to top and the two side seams. After pinning, I'll take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch, all right? Stitch the crush as well. Just look at what I'm doing, how I'm stitching the pan. I'll stitch the crush first, right? I'm going to do the same thing to the other piece as well. For the top, I will join the soldier, join the two side seams. Once we're done stitching it, this is what we have. So you can see I've already joined the side seams and the soldier as well. I did the same thing to the crush. I'll remove my pin now. Then after doing so, I'll remove the pin of the front piece as well. Now the next thing we're going to do is to attach the pocket to the front piece. Remember, I'll just place right side facing each other. Make sure I face the pocket facing the right direction, okay? Then I'll go ahead to pin it up. Once I'm done pinning, I'll take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch half an inch away like this, okay? I'll do the same thing to the other side. Now that I'm done stitching, I'll go ahead now to flip this towards the pocket, okay? The pocket piece, I don't know if you really can understand. Flip it like this. Just follow up what I'm doing here, and then you take it and top stitch here. If you top stitch this way, you're going to hold both the seams and the pocket together, all right? I'll also do the same thing to the other side as well. So I'm done top stitching it. This is what it looked like, as you can see, all right? Now I will go ahead now, fold this piece up. At this point, I realized that the pocket was a little bit short, but I managed to go ahead to sew everything up, all right? But if you want to cut this piece, make sure the pocket piece, make sure you cut it at 9 inch, 9 by 7 inch, all right? 9 long by 14 inch, so that you'll be able to fold it. Then now what I did here was to go ahead, just place my tape, make sure I replace back that 2 inch we cut from the pocket. Then I'll go ahead to pin that downer part up. The downer part of the pocket, I'm going to close this up, all right? I will stitch. I'll be doing this off the camera. I just went ahead and fold. Make sure I have that 2 inch and hold it on with the pins. I'm going to do the same thing here. Join it up. But like I said, go ahead to make your pocket a little bit more longer. All right? Then I'll just stitch that downer part. So I'm done stitching the downer part of the pocket. That's to close it up. Make sure to close it up, because if you don't, this part is going to be open, all right? Now I'm done stitching that up. We'll go ahead now to attach it to the front piece. I'm just saying that you should add the length of the pocket, all right? make it longer. Instead of 7-inch, make it 9-inch. Now you can go ahead and overlock this. If you don't have an overlock, use your zigzag stitch to zigzag that up. All right, or if you want to leave it like that, is fine. You can go ahead and top stitch there, but I'm just going to put a pin to hold it, so by the time I add the waistband to it, I will stitch everything together. Now I'll just go ahead, take the front piece. I'm going to place it up like this and pin the side seams, and I'm going to pin as well the crush. All right, I'll pin the crush as well, join the crush together and pin. After doing so, I'll just take it to the machine and stitch the side seams right here, and do the same thing here as well. All right, so as you can see, I'm done stitching. This is what it's already looking like. As you can see, very neat. All right, but what I did was to go ahead and overlock the inside, like I did mention. I also overlocked the neck and the armhole of this top. All right, now we'll go ahead to join up the band of the top. Join it like this, pin it up and join it up. Okay, I'll do the same thing here, join that up, pin and join. I'll just take it and stitch like that. I'll join for the two bands as well. I'm done joining the band. The next thing I'll do now is to go ahead. I'm going to be attaching it to the top. All right, like this. Go ahead. I'm gonna take my band, pin the side seams together, facing each other, the seams line facing each other. I'll pin this as well. To do this one, I'll just go ahead to mark the center of the waistband like so, and I'm going to pin it up. All right, put it inside like that, pin the right side facing the right side. Okay, continue pinning till you get to the end. I'll take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch it up. Okay, I'll do the same thing to the top. After stitching, I went ahead to press it up to lay everything flat. All right, so you can see this is what it's already looking like. Now this is where you're going to be using your waist measurement. Okay, you'll be using your waist measurement to cut the elastic. So around my waist measurement is 28. So from this 28-inch, I'm going to minus 2-inch from there. You can, if you have the elastic that is very weak, go ahead and even minus up to 4-inch. But this elastic is not that weak, okay? And minus just 2-inch from there, all right? I'll go ahead to join it up like this, and I'm going to do the same thing to the red elastic as well. Join it up. Once I'm done joining it up, that is what it look like, as you can see. The next thing I will do now is to mark the 4 angles of the elastic. Okay, so I'll be just pin to the top. I'll also do the same thing to the top, both the top and the short. Mark the 4 angles of your elastic. All right. Once I'm done marking the 4 angles, I'll just go ahead. I'm going to notch my top like this, the center piece. The side seams, I'll not be notching it because it already has those 2 marks. Then I'm going to pick one notch and one mark. I'm just going to join them up together like this. I'll pin it up like so. Then I'm going to do the same thing to this other side as well, like this. Then when you pin it up, you realize that it's a little bit bigger. Don't worry. That is bigger than your elastic. Don't worry. By the time we will stitch and pull, everything is going to fit. You need to do this, all right? So I'm just going to take it to the machine and stitch and pull like this. So for the elastic to fit the waistband, all right? Look at what I'm going to be doing. I'm using my overlock machine. Remember, if you don't have an overlock machine, go ahead to use your zigzag stitch. And make sure before I get to my pin, I have to remove them. If not, it's going to break my needles, okay? I'm stitching and pulling, as you can see, after which I went ahead to stitch and pull. This is what it's already looking like. You see? I also did the same thing to the top. So you can see, this is what it looked like. Now, the next thing we want to do is just to go ahead now. We're going to fold this inside like this and we'll top stitch here at the top. On this top like this, all right? Fold it like this and pin and we'll top stitch. You can pin or you can go ahead and fold it directly and stitch, all right? But me, I'll go ahead to hold it up. So it will not be moving up and down when I'm struggling to stitch, especially when I'm going to be pulling it up together, all right? So this is what I'm going to be doing. I will just pull and stitch, pull and stitch. Make sure you pull the elastic, all right? Pull it like we did for when we're overlocking it. So this is what it looked like so far. So you can see, oh my God, the short is looking so beautiful. I'll do the same thing to the top, all right? And the next thing I'm going to do is to run a stitch here at the center. This is optional. You can go ahead and run a stitch if you can go ahead and leave it up like that. It's still very beautiful. Then here I'm just going to fold like this and hem it. And we are done. As you can see, this is what the two-piece look like. They are so beautiful. I really love the way it turns out. So let me know at the comment section what you think about. If this tutorial was helpful to you, give it a thumbs up, share, comment with your friends. All right, I hope to see you on the next project. Thank you so much for watching.